You show up to class consistently and actually put in effort, but you still suck. Although I'm a fan of self-accountability, sometimes it's really not you, it's actually them. Here are 3 signs your jiu-jitsu gym actually sucks and wastes your time. Number 1, the warm-up takes 30 minutes. Most classes take around 90 minutes. If 1/3 of the class is spent doing jumping jacks and push-ups, I'm sorry, but you're being ripped off. You don't need a jiu-jitsu black belt teaching you how to run or how to do a forward roll. You're a customer not paying for a mediocre conditioning workout but to actually learn jiu-jitsu. My gym called Primal Jiu-Jitsu doesn't even do warm-ups anymore, we just go straight into practice. Now 5 to 10 minutes of a general warm-up is completely fine, but 30 minutes of jumping jacks is nothing more than just wasted time and money. So you might as well skip the first 30 minutes. Number 2, your technique training is just mindlessly going through motions. Most practices look something like that. Everyone circles around the trainer and the coach shows off some random moves that have no real link to one another. And for some reason it's always the armbar from the guard, don't ask me why. And then you all just simply repeat the movement with no resistance at all, and then afterwards you go into full sparring. Going from practicing a random technique with no resistance at all to trying to apply it in real sparring is like trying to swim in your own bathtub and then just jumping into the Pacific Ocean right away. There are quite a lot of layers between no resistance versus full sparring. If you never practice techniques under any sort of resistance and with no constraints, your progress is going to be slow as shit. And the worst part is, you're not even present during your training. Think about it, how many times did you catch yourself or others talking about their day-to-day life during practice? If you were actually focused and absorbing information, it would be impossible for you to do that during your training. So you might as well skip the next 30 minutes. During the practices in our gym, I'm most of the time just gasping for air because we always practice under pressure. Since that actually carries over to the sport because that literally is the sport. Think about weightlifting for a moment. They don't practice their movements such as the clean or the snatch with an empty bar trying to optimize your technique. They practice under heavy load because that's what they ultimately have to do in competition. So why would you do the exact same thing for jiu-jitsu? If you want to learn some fantastic ways to learn jiu-jitsu, sign up to my email list in the description. It is completely free. And number 3, you only do free rolling. Okay, now hear me out. Rolling is the most fun part of the game. It is what we all love. It is what we all sign up for. I absolutely love wrestling and getting my ass thrown on the mats. But let's think about prioritizing your progress for a moment. You probably have some things that you're really good at and some things that you're really terrible at. What approach do you think is going to skyrocket your progress? Free rolling, where anything can happen, which is probably going to make you just stick to the things that you're already good at, or hyper-focusing on a specific position that you suck at and not quitting until you literally master it. If you, for instance, always end up on bottom side control, then practice escaping that position. I know it sucks, it is uncomfortable, you're getting your face smothered by the guy on top of you, but that's going to make you gain the ability to just escape the position whenever you feel like it. And that is the ultimate skill that you can have in jiu-jitsu. That training approach is what is called positional rounds. So you spar, but you don't just spar freely, you actually start from a specific position with a specific goal in mind. And here's another hidden benefit to it. We all know that sparring and rolling is not fighting. However, the moment we clap our hands, I know that you're gonna try to rip my head off. It's completely human. But if you actually get into a very specific position with a scenario that we're gonna go through, for instance, you're the top player, I'm the bottom player, your job is to submit and my job is to escape, then we're not fighting anymore, but we're actually just solving problems. We are actually learning. But also as a general food for thought, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA are both such complex sports. Why are positional rounds so rarely practiced? I figured the importance of positional rounds out myself some time ago because it just logically makes the most sense. And I just really hate how backwards and close-minded the martial arts community can be. Because almost none of the gyms in my area train that way. Which is mind-boggling considering how many positions you have in Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. So we can conclude that the warm-up and the technique training are complete time wasters. The rolling is not the most efficient way to learn, but it's still gonna get you somewhere. However, the majority of the training simply remains time wasted. Does that mean that you should quit jiu-jitsu or just leave your gym altogether? No, because even if the training sucks, your gym still offers 2 invaluable things. For 1, a facility because we have rain and I don't want to get my ass beaten on concrete. And 2, most importantly, training partners. Because no matter how good your coach or the training is, the most important thing that you can have is a training partner who actually puts in effort and wants to grow alongside you. If you would like to experience a modern training approach which is designed to make you progress as fast as possible, check out the link in the description down below. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.